My Gavanan Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arakir Galadirthan, the head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. Welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we fight on as the Adûnâim outside of Thorin's halls once again in this battle map that is designed for ambush with this wonderful hill here. Now what I plan to do this time is to pull the dwarves in deeper than we did before and to come out on them when they are in the much lower in the valley, if you will, down here. And come down the slope, rather than catch them as they're passing by us here, which is the shortest point. So that's the plan. We have even less troops this time, of course, because most of our forces are steadily getting killed off by the dwarves, and as we hope to desperately hold on until reinforcements can sail from the south. That is our position. That is this dreary situation we are faced with, and that is what we shall try to win. No, what we shall try to do now, of course, is to win. So we're going to hide our entire army, save for, of course, those that can't. And as I say, we're going to pull these people back so as to really trap the enemy. We need them to come down the middle there. So, you know, even though it's not the best firing position, you're going to have to go over there. Stand your ground and keep the general, as usual, at the back as bait. Let's get to it. Right, no one's shooting early. I turned you all off, didn't I? No, you're not off. And neither are you. There we are. Good job we double checked. Speed it up as the dwarves move in. It will not be long until we have troops up in the north. I would say probably 3 turns until we can have at least some troops joining us in the north. So we've just got to hold on for a little bit longer. And unfortunately, once again, our halberdiers are going to have to face the enemy ballistas. Oh, are they shooting at our ballista crew? Bugger. Hit those Nogrod swords. They're a bit of a threat, aren't they? This isn't a very elite army this time, fortunately. Oh, gods above. Pull the ballista crews out. Now is the time. Much lower in the valley. Right, 38 of you are going to go down and hit that ballista crew. You can take 4 of them with you. You'll hit that second one, and then you can just... best of luck, really. You might as well take 16 of them as well, but no, we need everyone we can get. Archers. You are now free to fire at will. But move yourselves around. Those guys would stand up much better in a fight than you guys do, so get them involved. Crossbows. I don't know where to run the crossbows to. Just run to there for now, and we'll move you in a second. You are going to have to be the only melee unit that comes and defends this line. And we'll get the savages ready to move in on someone. Oh, we've got those archers as well, haven't we? You guys also are going to be offered up as bait, I'm afraid. And the general, run up there and curl into that defensive unit. You guys, come out of defense. Try and keep the enemy locked in. I know you're going to die, but it's going to have to be that way. Best of luck, men. Give them all you have. The enemy's no longer interested in our ballista crew. Stop, turn, and start shooting back at them. No, they're right in front of you. They're literally right in front of you. They're on top of you. No, it's all over. They think it's all over. Christ alive. Those Adûnâim warriors in front of you need to go down. No, you guys need to run out. You, hit those warriors. Run away. Run away. They didn't follow my shift command, but that's alright. What have we got over here? Archers against those Nogrod swords, that's fine. Adûnâim general, no, you're going to get trapped. Run away. Ballista crew. Run away as well. keep the enemy chasing you for a moment. Archers, you're doing okay. You guys, Broadbeam Wardens. You guys, Dwarven Labourers. You aren't actually fighting against anyone. Charge them in the side. Dwarven Labourers over there, hit them. You can shoot those Broadbeam Wardens. They're hitting those. Right, crossbows. You're the ones I need over here. Run over there, please. Oh, they abandoned them. Excellent. Ballister crew, go and stand over there. Don't get involved. Or in fact, actually, cheeky as all hell, come back and pick up your ballistae. Oh, that army there's gone down. I want you both shooting those Dwarven Labourers. Nogrod swords. Run. Run. They're keeping the warriors busy. And those guys are actually doing surprisingly well against the crew down the bottom. That's good to see. The bulk of the enemy is coming now. Some people, unfortunately, are going to have to form part of a wall. There's no other way around it. It's going to have to be them, and that's a shame. Come on, General. The shield bearers, hit them. Come on, give me a volley. Excellent. Run back, run back. General, catch the buggers in the rear. Go on. Go on. Crossbowmen pull away. Go, 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 go. Excellent work. Don't let them catch you. There we are, Generals hit them. Oh, we're going to lose so many this time. Oh, that's a shame. Ballister crews are losing out. Run down here. We're winning, but it's close. Ballister! Run back. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need you. Yes, they're winning out there. They're going to take the Ballister when they win. You need to hold. Those Dwarven Labourers, we need to hit them. Oh, and those Adûnâim shield bearers, actually. Come on, give me some volleys into the back of them.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh, the Ballister crew didn't pick up their Ballister. Excellent. And they're actually winning. They're doing very well, those archers there. Oh, they're routing. They're routing. They're routing. Charge the Nogrod swords. You. Oh, they're routing as well. Excellent. Capitalise. Go on, shoot them. Oh, feck off. Hit the Ballister crew there. You guys come with me. You guys come with me. Unnecessary deaths are a pain in the ass. Hit them in the flank. They'll shut down the Ballister. That's why you never leave it at time 6. Even when you think everything is going fine, never leave it at time 6. Surely we're hitting them now. Yeah, they've been shut down. Now, comfortable to go back to time 6 now. The getting shot in the back really breaks their morale, doesn't it? Yes! Another solid victory. You can cease fire, you can cease fire, cease fire. Cease fire. Cease fire. That's right. We're not going to catch many
The
more.
enemy are utterly vanquished.
Oh, but each battle
This is a
loses.
great victory worthy of
Too many
only
men.
the mightiest of generals.
184. Oh, that's interesting. The archers got the most kills. Combination of their fine accuracy and prowess with a bow, and then following up with their strong arm and their mighty sword. Wonderful display from the men of the Adûnâim. We've just got to get those reinforcements north, and we now need to find out what's going to happen with this Dane gentleman who's knocking around between Dol Vorn and Corwillishire. Also, I'd just like to extend my thanks once again to Ngugi, who's always got my back, and reminding me that, yes, Gundabad was a stronghold of the orcs, the goblins, in the Third Age. And it does indeed make sense to have a Goblin Town / Moria, although it's actually only going to be a Moria faction, and a Gundabad faction. Kill them all. So that is what we have done, and that is what we will do. We just need melee troops. We need to get some melee troops into that defending army. Because we've got too many archers now, and our archers are having to form our front line. It's just not... It's not good. I must confess that at the moment I have a real hankering to play Empire Total War, because I've just subjected Jessica to watch the very cracking historical war movie known to us all as Zulu. And she hates it. She really hates it. And here I am trying to trying to show to her, explain to her how wonderful the film is, and how it inspires the imperialist in us all to fight on. But also how it just generates the desire to play a game in that kind of time period. And the closest I've got is Empire Total War, but every time I play that I always just think, oh gods, this just feels a bit naff. Right, he has gone to Dol Vorn, which means, just in cases, we need to get one of these out.
Yes,
because we can't have our faction leader dying in a backwater village because I've forgotten about him. But the faction leader needs actually to improve his command, whereas Asgarzir is doing alright. So Asgarzir, you can head over to Armenelos. We need to take some troops out of Anagamaite. No, you guys are retraining, I think. 152, 152, 152, 101 of them. Come stand on this bridge. Because he's not attacked it. Although he might be able to take it in one turn, I realise now, actually. He's got quite a good garrison, actually. Quite a good garrison. Abrazan, if Lord Asagir... Can't even say his name. Oh, 127 of them are also...
Joining forces, my lord.
I assume we are now... Oh no, we're still making money. Excellent. Right, get everyone over to that bridge where you can command... Oh, hostilities cease. Gondor and Khand have brokered a peace. And we've got 3 more of them coming up as well. We've got quite a nice army in our heartland, actually. Quite a nice army. And you can throw 2 more of them in. And I will take your raiders. I know that they're just trash, but to be honest, that's kind of what we need in certain places. And one such certain place is, of course, the north. Oh, look at that army. Oh, we need that in Dorentals now. 3 turns, as I say. Too many.
Ships ready.
He's coming back to take the Harlon troops when they're ready. But look, Mithlon prowl the seas.
Ships ready.
Oh, and by prowl the seas, of course, that means they are going out to seek him. They're going to go out and hit him, aren't they? He's never going to make it to that port. Try for it anyway.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Try for it anyway.
The fleet cannot sail there.
But Elven eyes will surely have seen us sail into the Gulf of Loon, and they'll not abide this breach, this treachery, this trespass. They've also... Now, this is going to be very cheeky.
marching to war.
But we're going to go off and do what we do best. And we're going to raid the bastards. Yeah. Oh, that's training some units. Oh, and I can get 2 more of them. Oh, of course, because it's no longer retraining them because they've gone up there. That was silly. I should have left them to be retrained. Better to retrain the elites than send off. No, but what does it matter? What does it matter? It doesn't like me very much, does it?
Your will, my lord. Orders.
You archers there. No, it's training its own troops. I'm not bothered about you guys. You heading to over. We'll crush Dane. If need be, we'll sweep up and take Adûnâim if Captain Azulzir cannot assist.
To war, then.
Oh, but the morons have left it undefended. Oh, can we take it? This is a question. In this weird army movement thing that the dwarves are going with, they've pulled their defensive forces away from Adûnâim. Oh, we've just got to smash them. Oh, we've got shield wall if need be. Don't be in shield wall for the moment though. Right, let's do this. I should say that whilst I say imperialist, I merely mean that I have almost nostalgia for when Britain was once great. Of course, we are no longer. But unfortunately, many people have delusions that we are still the empire that we once were, and we're not. I think it's time for Britain to wake up really and realise that we are not really a player on the world stage that we were once. But you just feel that sometimes there's a large contingent of British people who can't really let that go. But I don't know. I'm proud to be British, and I like being British, and I use the word British specifically, not English, which may arouse the ire of some of you, but that's what I've always stood by. I call the men of Wales, Northern Ireland and Scotland my own brothers, and I would hope they would do the same, but I'm sure many don't. But it's just interesting to see of a time when England, or Britain, Great Britain, the United Kingdom, the British Empire, was once actually important. I don't know. It's interesting to learn about it so that we can see where we went wrong and learn, of course, that we weren't amazing. I'm rambling anyway. It's because the thing is on the interweb, everything you say will be picked apart by someone somewhere, and you save yourself so much hassle in the comments if you try and cover every angle. That's
our soldiers have proved their worth today.
And so it's just it turns into a right faff.
To us now.
Interesting tactic.
If we continue like this,
break the pikes
we will
up.
Smash the enemy.
Catch the orc hunters. Right, now it's just Christ alive, we're getting butchered. And our captain's already dead. Oh, for God's sake. Why did I not try and flank the the pikes? We have the entire game. The shield wall wasn't helping as well. I don't know why I put them into shield wall. I thought it would be some sort of boon. But we're definitely going to win there. Those orc hunters are no match for the warriors. They're just murdering them. I mean, they are literally murdering them. But I mean it more with a tone of gravitas. I'm hoping that once these orc hunters go down, we get the walls.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, there we are. They won't shoot us anymore. Fastest way to the town centre. That way, I think. Go, lads. Oh, no, they're routing. What are the pikes going to do? 51 of them are still alive. Oh, my good God. I'm pretty sure that's how many started that fight. Pikes are so OP. They've lost, like, none. And they've murdered our entire army. Oh, how I hate thee, Adûnâim. How I hate thee. Even if you try and flank them, I mean, the only way to really kill them is to attack them from the front and the back, and you get a little boost, a little window of opportunity, and then they come crashing down. But I've very stupidly just massacred those units with stupidity. When the enemy gave us all the opportunity in the world to double flank, and we didn't take it. No, they're not facing us, which is giving us a nice advantage. Oh, we killed one in the charge. They still don't appear to be facing us. A few more have gone down. Our units are going down. Almost every pike thrust is a kill.
Our men have
No, we've
slain
lost.
the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
I can't believe... I just can't believe... I've fought so many battles in the north and done so well for my level. And then I've come in here and thought, oh, there's only 100 units. We'll absolutely smash them. I've just thrown my units away like an utter moron. Oh, I could shoot myself.
Our foe's victory could not be greater.
We lost 332 men and they lost 67. Gods above. That's not a good tally. Oh, and that picture's got black lines on it. I've only just noticed. It's because it's stretched, isn't it? I'm sure there was a fix for that. Oh, this isn't 2.2, is it? I'm playing on like 2.15. I always forget that. That's fixed in all of your versions. Oh, hang on. What on earth?
Yes, my lord. Breaking off the siege. We'll make
What?
camp here, my lord.
We
Your will, my lord.
simultaneously won and lost. That's interesting. Well, we're at an end turn. Dane, my friend, are you going to go for Delvorn? Because we're ready for you.
Orders.
Yes,
If he does
my lord.
attack and we lose our customity, I'm not too fussed because Azgazir is
Your
quite a
orders,
good
my
leader
lord.
and we'll be alright. How is our family tree doing? There's our heir. Oh, they're brothers. They're brothers. That's interesting. Oh, no, they're not. They're brothers-in-law. Ooh. That means our line is going to be watered down. No, well, it doesn't matter. It's coming from a daughter. It makes no... That's not truth in any way. We got 3 blood relatives over there. Some cousins. Cousins-in-law. And they've both got sons, but they're not of age yet. He's 13. He's only got 3 years. Too many men died. End the turn. Let's see what happens. We've killed off too many in their prime. Ah, they are attacking. Now, the question, though, is are they going to attack? Or are they just going to siege attack? Please only siege, because I've got a really nice army coming to support
We
Dolborn.
must make a stand. We are besieged.
Yes! You've made a wise choice today, Adûnâim. Also, what I will do when we end this episode in approximately 10-ish minutes is to toggle Fog of War and see if the Misty Mountains are actually getting involved. Because... Oh, did I mention in the last one that Imladris were defeated? Because Imladris were defeated. Which is a little boost to the Misty Mountains, I suppose. But they are at war with Dol Guldur, remember. And Dol Guldur are allied to Mordor. And so they'll be applying pressure, I have no doubt. We weren't attacked by the ship, but he has moved over to block us. But if we can just get our troops even just across the bay, that's all we need.
To sail.
That is all we need.
Your will, my lord. Yes. March to
Oh, I could really do with roads and Forlorn. I really could do with you having proper roads. But you cost 4,920. And we are getting down to low money now. You guys can train and we'll call it a day at the end of that training. What are you training? 2 more archers? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, look, the dwarves are pulling...
I'll rip off your head.
Move back over from Basildurn, but then that's because we're no longer threatening Basildurn.
To war, your will, my lord.
But we can give them something to think about.
Orders.
This time, even if I play it stupidly, we're still going to win. So that's okay.
Yes, my lord.
I'm only here to fight the Yagaloot.
That is quite the sizable army.
my lord. I'll rip off your head and
That is
spit
also an
down
army
your
of quite a
neck.
lot of elites. 2 Bronze
I'm only
Guard,
here to fight thee, you
Gabilga
know.
Hammers, Belagos Guardians, Tomb Protectors. Have we got any crossbows? 3 units of crossbows, yes we have. If only we could just wait a little bit longer. We've got a cracking army assembling just behind the line. I think that crack army assembling just behind the line can move to Anagamaiti
Orders. Yes.
and
Your
Asgarzir
orders, my lord.
With honor, your will, my lord. Merging armies, my
can
lord.
come over
Yes, my lord.
and we'll hit
shall
the bastards.
engage.
We will control both armies. Our cousins, our brothers-in-law, sorry, will fight together. We need to be able to flank because we've got to crush this. Or really what we need to do here is combine our army into one.
Muster your courage, men!
Make it
We
into
march
one
into
and just
battle.
hit them. We need to lock the elites down and just crossbow bolts into the back. But the AI is getting very good at countering the crossbow anvil. Oh, hammer, sorry. Right, we're attacking from here. Our allies are coming in from down there, so move everyone up there. And there we are, we'll be able to meet up. In we all come. Lovely. Where are they going to run off to? They're not, they're going to keep over there. Idiots. They have got the ballista. I'm not as bothered about ballista. I know the ballista are far more accurate than a catapult, but the catapult can do such damage in such a short amount of time. Whereas I feel like the ballista crew, you can close it down quicker, and it won't do as much damage. I don't know. Right, everyone move over here for now then. If they are just going to stand back, we will just freely shoot them. But once again, we'll send. I've got 57 of you who are perfect to send over there to shut down the ballista crew. So get running. Oh, we haven't got very many archers. Only crossbows. That's a shame. Oh, you should be. Oh, you don't have it. Oh, interesting. It's nice to have an army at full strength, though, isn't it? This is a rare feeling. Except the 57 and the Saraline Mercs. Come and make me a line. Although, actually, get the crossbow in front of that line. 2 units of them. You're going to go on the flank. 1 unit of them. You're going to go on this flank. Both of you are going to go behind our line and throw javelins at the enemy. Leaving 177 of you. Also go on that left. Our general can come up behind our archers. Everybody can run. And you guys can keep going round the back. Now, I'm interested. It's interesting the Saraline Mercs aren't halberdiers. I thought they were.
We are ready to strike.
Disarray amongst the dwarves. They're moving all over the place, going for these 57 halberdiers. I mean, be my guest. I love that you're just wasting time.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
They really are going for our 57 halberdiers. Oh, who are stupidly not in run formation. I didn't realise that. We don't even need to attack the ballista crew because our archers are bringing it down. No, run away. There we are. That's the ballista crew taken care of. There's 13 of them. We'll kill them before it gets in. Before it really kicks up. You can fire at will again. You can fire at will again. You're firing at will. Excellent. Who have we got? Guardians of Belagos. A worthy target. 20% of the dwarves have
If we
already
continue like
died
this,
because
we
of
will
their own
smash the
utter
enemy.
stupidity. It's helpful when the AI just isn't a moron. Alright, let's move you over there. Get you ready to flank. Let's move you further around. Get you ready to flank. Feel free to run. I'm not too fussed about what you kill now, as long as you just kill something. Although, no, the crossbows are much too valuable to waste on something like a beleaguered battalion. Ceasefire, ceasefire. You guys pull back. Run back out the front. Go on, hit those hammer guard. Give me a couple of volleys. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Run away. Right, you guys come back into position. Now is the hour. Hold the line. The Ballister crew is still firing. How many of them survived that? 6, the bastards. You're going for those Gabilko hammer guard. You're curling in. Adûnâim shield bearers hit them. You're curling in. You guys, just go and shut them down. Crossbows run out. Don't fire at will. I've just noticed that our Adûnâim have been hit by the tomb protectors. Come on!
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Going down there. Who's that up there? Oh, it's our general. Who's that over there? Oh, it's another general. You guys can come and get involved. We're going to lose all of them. They're fighting uphill against an armor-piercing elite late-game unit. No hope.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Get in there. You're not going to be able to shoot until they... Come on, please. Please. Fire!
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Yes, you've got at least that wave off.
Troops will lose their will to fight.
Shield bearers. In we go. Hit this bronze guard. We've got mass routing in the middle. This might be one of our only dwarven massacres. Have you guys won yet? No, they're up against 3 more of them. Pull out, pull out. Pull properly out. You shoot them. Pull out. Turn and shoot, turn and shoot, turn and shoot. How are you guys doing? Oh, excellent. There's only one left. They're out. They've broken. The Azaghar's Tomb Protectors will fight to the death. Is the only problem. But then hopefully our sheer numbers... Oh, excellent crossbow volleys. And another one. Give me another one. Pull away. Now they will break. Yes! You can fire at them as well. Hardly any of them are left. Nothing left over there.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue
Yes.
and hunt them down. Be awed by the victory
Yes.
we have won here today.
That was a cracking victory. 181 kills, Belagar crossbowmen. Well done. Rosadan crossbowmen, as they are called in your games. Formidable. C'est formidable. I'm very pleased with that, I must confess. It was made up for the shocking attempt at sneaking Buzzradum from the dwarves. So the Buzzradum one doesn't matter too much because we were never going to hold it with those two men. They would have the units they had just around the city were enough to reclaim it from those 2 battalions. But the 4 battalions moving in their place, they will hold it. Dane is gone.
Glory, honor.
The brothers reunite. We'll just call them brothers.
Your orders, my lord.
I'm going to leave behind the 56 of you.
Yes.
You're all going to merge together and make your way north.
Host with honor.
Dolvorn, you're getting... Don't bother with them then, just train one of them. Go back to low tax rate and get me that merchant's wharf. You guys moving back in.
Yes.
Arkastamaete, our faction leader, you're moving north, where you're going to take down Thrain, hopefully, and press into the Shire and keep the pressure on the dwarves. We've got to get reinforcements to Kalatar, though. He needs reinforcements. Kalatar the very respected. So much so, let's get rid of this stunted upstart's name. No, I've got a better name. Kalatar's stand. I know you're respected in Razor, but you're not that respected.
Yes.
Although it's a waste having not having 2 generals in one army, and we're not playing a 1 general per army rule in this game.
Your
So
orders, my lord.
We're combining forces.
get him over there. That's such a small garrison,
Yes,
and it
my
still
lord.
doesn't even hate us. But even that's a loss we can't really afford. We need you to get there. Hurry the bloody hell up. We have got those 4 coming as well if we can ship them across. Or 6. Yeah, well, 5, sorry, because we'll take one of them.
Your will, my lord.
The tide turns, we hope. It's just Thrain, he's pressing a problem. Anyway, I'm going to toggle fog of war then. Let's see if the Misty Mountains have done anything in the 3 turns or so. They have taken Anon and a Rod from Glorfindel the Honest.
Honor defeating you.
Imladris remains rebel. They have pushed in and taken Litash immediately, giving the dwarves some questions. They are besieging Morvatarth, giving the dwarves even more questions. They're besieging Ostsul. Almost. Oh, the Misty Mountains have come. Oh, and good God, they are swarming through the forest. I didn't realise that. Dol Guldur can't hold them. And I think the arrival of the Misty Mountains has probably just saved us. I mean, I'm cheating now, but look, there's no one nearby in Thorin's Hall as Kalatar might stand. In the south, Thrain is literally it. He is all that is holding us from sweeping through the Shire and pressing right up to Adûnâim, which is our goal. We want to plunge a wedge up to Adûnâim. I know, before any of you come at me with it, that bringing the Misty Mountains in has just saved me. I was going to lose. But this campaign is bloody good fun, and I'm sure you agree with me. And if it only continues if we can hold on. But also, I don't feel too bad about cheating to bring the Misty Mountains in, because they are allied to me. And obviously the AI in this game is so difficult to get to do anything. So obviously I had to offer them money in order to get them to join me. So if you're wondering, the way that I did it was by just gifting myself loads of money and then gifting it to them in order to get them to join me in the war. Sorry, it wasn't. Ugh, moron. No, it wasn't. That's unrelated, completely different. I had to just move one of my generals over here, and I moved a Dwarven army over here, and I moved a Misty Mountain army over here, and I attacked the Dwarves, and the Misty Mountains joined me. So actually, the cheating level is really minimal. I didn't pay the Misty Mountains to join me. All I did was I set up the situation whereby they could join me. and obviously they did. So that's where the cheating aspect came. I was moving characters around. Then the money only came into it because I thought I would need to pay them to join me, but I didn't need to pay them to join me. But obviously once you've added the money to yourself, you can't take it away. So full disclosure, the only reason I was getting all of these units trained in one turn was because obviously I had to add money to myself, and the first thing it does is complete your building queues. So we've probably got a building and maybe 4 units that we shouldn't have been able to build or train. But after that, I thought I needed money to get the Misty Mountains to join me, but I didn't. I just had to move units, and they joined me willingly. So there was, as I say, there was their character, my character, and the Adûnâim character all within 3 circles or 3 squares. I attacked Adûnâim, and the Misty Mountains joined willingly. So it isn't even that much of a cheat, really. I just had to set up the scenario to get them to join. So I don't really feel that guilty. I'm not going to lie to you. If for some of you that may be too far, setting up a situation like that. But for me, it's just akin to trying to get around the really rubbish diplomacy features of this game. Whereas in actuality, I think the Misty Mountains probably would attack the dwarves, because from their point of view, they're beating Dol Guldur. They have got no threat really with Erebor nor Dale, and they're looking for expansion prospects. And if we're thinking of this from a lore standpoint, they bloody hate the dwarves. They dislike. Obviously, they're going to war with Dol Guldur, which is according to DaC-verse scenario situation. But that doesn't change that the orcs and the dwarves hate each other to their core. And so I don't think it's bad getting them involved, really. Obviously, the only major problem was that I did say from the outset I'd never allied anyone in this campaign, and of course I have done, because I'm allied to Isengard and the Misty Mountains and Dunland. But there we are, think on it what you will. I'm pleased I got them on board. It's certainly actually having an effect, and we should now be able to turn the tide. But this episode is much longer than it was supposed to be, and I'm going to get told off. None of you will get to see, but I'm going to get a bollocking. You said you'd only be half an hour, and you were much longer. I could get told off even more for mocking her as well. Anywho, I'm going to go now, so thank you very much for watching, and until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naren Perimad Melunin, and farewell.